I am not here to entertain you today. I don't have the capacity to do that right now. I am here as one regular human being to another because I am not happy right now. I'm not happy with myself, and I need to talk to someone about it. I just haven't been the best version of myself recently. I said that I had ambitions to try and make films, but have been making incredibly slow progress on the short film that I've been trying to write over the course of the last year. In regards to my YouTube channel, not only am I not posting content as regularly as I want to and know that I can, because I've done it well enough in the past, but I also don't think the stuff I've been making recently is just as good as it used to be. And that just makes me really sad. And the worst part of it for me is that I am trying incredibly hard to be the person that I want to be again, but every time I sit and stare at that blank text file ready to try and come up with something new, I find myself terrified to create, like genuinely scared. And the thing that I'm scared of, honestly, I think it's you. I think I am scared of you now, and that's not good. We need to fix that. I realized this recently when I sat down to try and work out why I do anything, really, why anybody does anything, and the best answer I could come up with is that every person, deep down, whether they are willing to admit it or not, just, they want other people to like them. And that's all it's ever been for me. Before YouTube, for me, it was magic tricks. I used to go around school with a magnet up my sleeve, and I would make coins disappear out of people's hands, and I did it because it impressed people, and that made me feel cool, and given the incredibly shy kid that I was back then, was a huge deal for me. Then YouTube happened, and I started to feel better about myself than I ever have in my entire life, because people liked me all of a sudden, more people than I could ever hope to impress at school doing magic tricks, and my confidence boosted to highs that I had never experienced before. But over the course of the last year, whatever confidence I had left has dwindled away to practically nothing. When I try and make stuff nowadays, what holds me back isn't the idea that maybe it's not going to be very good, it's maybe you won't like it, and that by extension, you won't like me. And so I run away, which is what I like to do when I am scared. I run, and I don't do anything at all. And I really wish that wasn't the truth, because I can't escape the idea that me wanting other people to like me is somehow weak, and that I should just make whatever I want to make and not care about what anyone else thinks of me, but I can't help but care about what you think, because worrying what other people think of me has been my whole life. I spend almost every day being anxious about what my peers think of me. You know, what are the conversations that they have about me when I'm not in the room? What are the flaws of mine that they have noticed but would never dare to point out to me? And do they even talk about me at all is another one. Like, do they even care enough to discuss me? That's what the inside of my brain looks like. My hope is that this is just what it's like to be human, that everybody secretly just feels the same way as me, just as anxious as I do about other people, but I don't know that for sure. And I don't know what to do about this either. Like, the simplest answer to me is that I should just stop caring about it so much. But I have no idea how to do that. All I want to do with my life is make and do things that make other people happy. I can't think of a better way to spend my time on this planet. But right now, I just have to hope, I guess, that I have the capacity within myself to be that person that I want to be, because right now, I just don't know. I am unsure, and that scares me a lot. If you have been, thank you for sticking with me over the course of this last year. I really appreciate it more than anything else, truly. And thank you for listening to me. Bye.
You've just had the almost imponderable joy of watching Charlie Is So Cool Like, which makes you like cool.